Hail and well met, everyone. Captain Deadeye is back with you with more World of Warcraft Classic, Season of Discovery, and our Undead Warlock. Hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you so much for clicking on the video and spending a few moments of your day with me. We are in the Undercity, not Undercity, this is Orgrimmar. We're in Orgrimmar. I made the flight over here after our last episode and put some things on the auction house. I also had to train, so I trained my Warlock skills for level 20. And I also trained my pet skills for level 20. So we have all of that. Now we actually have a Warlock quest right here that we're going to pick up. It started with this guy. He told us to come talk to this guy. And I forgot that I was playing on this character where I wanted to show you guys. So I'm back. And we're going to start right here. We're basically pick it up right here with Kazul. So let's see what he has to see what he has for us. All right, Blind Kazul.
For the Horde.
If Ganrul sent you to me, it must be that you are to summon a Succubus, a female of the Sayed race, and need an object to use for enticement. If you trust a blind man to lead you, Zangut, then listen. In the bluffs of Orgrimmar, west of the Windrider Tower, lives Zankaja. She waits for the return of her mate. Go to her.
Go forth to victory.
Love hurts. A Sayed male is known as an incubus, and a creature of profound evil singular mind. The demon must be lured into our world with an item of enticement. I'm going to do the Succubus. I'm going to do the Succubus. I didn't realize they added the Incubus to Classic. I thought it was always a Succubus, but I guess they had both now. All right, so we're working on a Succubus. I'm probably not going to use the Succubus, but we'll use it. We'll do it anyways. We also want to make it over to Thunder Bluff. I have 2 quests to turn in there. I have Room Totem, which we need to do before we run Wailing Caverns again, and then I also need to train staffs, because we got this staff last time we were in Wailing Caverns, so I want to use that as well. Here we go. Zankaja.
What can I do?
Have you come to me with news of Dogrin? He was to have returned days ago, and I have heard nothing.
Go with honor.
News of Dogrin. My mate Dogrin was recently sent to the Crossroads for duty. It was a promotion, and he was very proud. I was sad, of course, but I didn't let him know that, and worried too. The Barrens is a more dangerous place in Orgrimmar, and I feared the worst. Now it's been a week after he should have returned, and I've received no word from him. Perhaps you could go to the Crossroads and see if they have any news. He worked with Gazrog, and should be stationed there. Who should be stationed? Okay, let's fly back over to the Crossroads, and then we'll save our Hearthstone for the end of the episode. I also need to look up the Warlock runes again, and let's see if we can work on a few more of those as well, now that we're level 20.
Strength and honor. Endowed.
But I'm not sure where this quest takes us, so we'll just have to wait and see. I've never done the Warlock quest on an Undead or a Horde character, for that matter. So we did it on our human Warlock, if you remember back in Wrath Classic. So it sent us to Ratchet, and then we talked to the gnome and Ratchet, and he sent us onward from there. So looks like I do have some mail from the auction house. I don't know if I sold anything, but at least it'll return it to me if I didn't sell it. Oh, excuse me. As of yesterday, I think I put like 6 or 7 things in the auction house, and I'd sold 5 of them. So hopefully I sold the other 2. And I got down to like 1 gold, and then with selling those things, I got back up to 2, so that's good. And what's really nice, I get a free mount at level 40 on this guy, so I don't have to worry about saving my money for that, so I can just worry about training. So that's nice. We also have a quest here to run to the Barrens. I mean, to run to Thunder Bluff. So, from the Barrens. So, we probably need to do that as well. It's this guy right here. Maybe we'll try to do that today, too.
What do you need?
Alright, news of Drogon. Dogran. Zakaja? That's Drogon's mate, right? Dogran's mate. Yes, I've heard from him, but it's not the sort of news we should let get back to her. No, he's not dead. He's just injured and a prisoner of the Quillboar.
Go for
He was stationed at Camp Tarajo, where we have been trying to weed out the Quillboar. He led a few grunts to one of their camps, where he was hurt badly. The others made it back, and he tried to rescue them. He was in bad shape. His wounds festered, so they were afraid to move him without patching him up first. They sent a message here requesting healing draught from the trolls at Malakajin at the base of Stonetalon Mountains. We sent someone to get it, but they haven't returned yet.
the horde.
Alright, if I'm not mistaken, that is just inside... Whoops, that's Thunder Bluff. That's this troll village. No, that's Ashenvale. Hang on. Confusing myself here. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. So you have to go to Stonetalon. Alright, do we do Stonetalon or do we make the run to Thunder Bluff? I guess I'll go to Stonetalon. Let's go ahead and work on our Succubus this morning. Let's hit the mail first. I sold everything except the muzzleloader. Okay. I don't know if this will sell. The DPS isn't great, so I may just, I don't know, I may just sell that myself. Let's get our Void Walker back out here. I thought I had... Did it return a soul shard to me earlier? Remember that.
I don't like this place.
That sucks. It did not return its soul shard to me. So I lost a soul shard. Down to one now. I think what I'll do is we'll work on this quest today, and then I think for our next episode, well, before our next episode, I will make the run down to Thunder Bluff myself, because I want to get that done and have the flight path, and then learn staves. So I'll do that myself. That way I'm not boring you guys with like a 15-minute run all the way there, because it's going to take a while. Unless someone gives us a boon, that'll help a little bit, but this time of morning, it's going to be doubtful for that. I'll take your skins, buddy. Huh, that's funny. That skin sounded like an herbalism. I was picking herbs. I sort of that one. Weird. He just killed another zebra over here, so let's go grab that. Okay, moving on. Oh, there's another one. That's alright. We'll do it. I'll come back. I was going to attack that raptor. I do need some soul shards, though. I need to get my my supply back up. But that's alright. So I'll give you guys a little heads up. I'm recording this a little bit before I post the episode, so by the time this posts, this snowstorm's going to be over. But they are giving a very large snowstorm starting today. Today is Friday, January 12th. And they are giving a large snowstorm today here in the Michigan area. It's going to be basically statewide. So hopefully we don't lose power. But in the event that we do, I may not be able to record any episodes for a few days. So I was trying to get ahead of my episodes, so that way you guys have content next week. But if our content, once this posts, I won't miss an episode. But in the event that I lose power, I may miss an episode. So, I may miss a couple days of recording. So just bear with me in case there is a day off, but should not miss anything. Hopefully not. Say we don't lose power, or pray we don't lose power. I have a freezer full of food that I don't want to lose. Actually, 2 freezers full of food I don't want to lose. But yeah, they're giving between snow totals. They're giving like 9 to 11 inches here, and then for wind speeds though, that's the problem. Is it's going to be like gusting over 55 miles per hour. So sustained at like 40 miles per hour, which is a lot. So really, really high. So I said at times it could be like blizzard conditions, which is not fun. And I want to stay inside and play games all day, but I have to go to work, unfortunately. So I'll be driving home in the middle of that this afternoon. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be okay. All of our quests, most of our quests in Barrens are now green to us. I'm sure there's some quests here in Stonetalon that are... Why do I click on Stonetalon and it goes to a different zone every time? There's Dogren. Yeah, 19, 20, 18, 21, 21. Yeah, it's just a few quests here. We also want to run up to Sunrock Retreat and grab the flight path. Maybe we'll come back and do these quests later. For a Warlock, I don't mind doing quests that are like my level or one higher, but I've been playing a mage over on my Alliance server, and it is not easy to quest on a mage. It's been forever since I played a mage in Classic. But now that I am, I'm like, man, this sucks. So it's taken me a while to learn how to level and learn how to play that mage again. So my leveling is very, very slow. But I'm trying to do green quests. I'm trying to level up. I did a few dungeons. I have some green quests left in Westfall. She's level 20 now. I did get her level 20. My druid's level 16. No, 17. I did hit 17 on her last night. So I'm enjoying multiple characters in Season of Discovery. The mage, though, mage feels very underwhelming right now. I'm trying to roll a fire mage, but I don't have... I do like living bomb. That's really nice. And that's primarily what I use in dungeons. I just hit everything with living bomb and then cast fireball, pretty much. And I also keep, was it living flame? Is that the one that shoots along the ground and then it hits the enemy and burns the entire way, so you can burn all enemies in the area? It's nice when you have a big group of them, you attack the middle guy and all of a sudden they're all on fire. That's really nice. But I don't get to use that very often. Alright, let's pop over here. Here's the troll village. Wish there was a flight path here. Oh! That's the guy we ran the dungeon with the other day. Alright, here we go.
How you doing?
Another orc, eh? I hope you haven't come for the other. He didn't make it. Those goblins did him in good. He said that he needed a healing drought, but nothing much else.
I'll be seeing ya.
I figured there might be another coming to get a drought, so I prepared it anyways. Here you go, Zangut. Mind you, you should only have half to him. You should only give half to him. That would be enough strength to move him without him bleeding himself dry. Wait a night, and then give him the other half. Anyways, you want to take this to Logmar and Camp Tarajo. From what the first one told me, he should have an idea where Dogrin is.
Stay away from them.
Okay, let's pop back up here. Go up here to Sunrock Retreat. We'll turn in this, or we'll grab the flight path, and then I'll fly back over to Crossroads, and we'll run to Camp Tarajo from there. Or Tarajo. Yeah, this guy was in my, that last Wailing Caverns run we did, and I joined his guild, so that was kind of cool. That's just so funny, I ran into him this morning. I do apologize for all the running around, guys, but just kind of have to make it work in Classic and just do it. Nerded out. I like this guild name. It's pretty sweet. So over on my hunter, there's only one rune I need, and that's the Lone Hunter Lone Hunter rune, and you have to get the auto salvage shredder auto salvage units and come here to salvage these shredders. And I think I made 15 of those so far, and I've sold them all because they're really good gold makers. So I made like 5 gold over on that server off of each. Basically, the gold a piece is kind of what I'm making off of them, which is really, really good. For a while there, they dropped down to like 3 gold each. But I waited a couple days, and then they jumped back up to 5 gold each. A gold each, basically, for a stack of 5. So I've been selling them rather than using them. I've read a lot about whether the Lone Hunter Rune, I don't know why I keep saying roof. Lone Hunter Rune is worth it, and people are saying it's not, because the pets do so much damage with kill command, with what's the other one? Anyways, they have so many utilities now at their disposal, especially with kill command, that they do so much damage that it's honestly not worth. You can roll a marksman hunter and just use your pet to tank for you, because they can hold aggro as well. So that's what I'm doing. I'm basically playing a marksman hunter with a pet, and rather than trying to get the increased 10% damage, I'm just going to stick with my pet, I think. So that's kind of where I'm leaning toward there. I don't want to farm all the materials you need to do the Lone Hunter one, and same with all the other classes. I think it's a lot to farm, Now, maybe as you gain levels, you have to fight those level 29, 28, 29 elites over in the wetlands in order to get the Dark Iron Ordnance that you need, which is crazy. Like, I know you want to do it as a group, but man, those guys are tough, and it is not easy. So, I basically have decided not to pursue that last rune, and we'll just wait till season or phase 2 pops out, or releases in a couple weeks, and then we'll just work our way on up to 40 on my dwarf hunter. We'll see what runes we can get on, moving forward. So that's kind of my decision on that. I know people still are farming it and they want all their runes, which is fine. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But for me, I may do it later, but right now I don't have the time, for one thing, to grind those guys out, and two, I don't have the time to grind the materials out to make the shredder units, which I have the schematic. I got the schematic in Dead Mines, so that was good. But and I'm an engineer, but I just don't have the time to go mine everything. And plus, trying to mine 10 right now is insane on a PvP server, because there are horde and people PvPing everywhere, and I'll be in a cave just trying to mine 10, and all of a sudden I'm ganked and I'm dead, and then you can't go back in that cave because there's horde everywhere. So it's not fun right now. Plus, people are farming. There's bots everywhere. Oh my gosh. So Blizzard, I know they're cracking down on bots, but it is not fun right now to farm in Season of Discovery. It's not. So that's kind of my take on farming and bots, and kind of where the some of the runes require that stuff. Maybe they'll change it. Maybe they won't require as much in the future. They did reduce the getting honor with the Azerothian Trading Society, or Trading Commerce, whatever it is, Azerothian Trading Commission. So that's good. I'm glad they dropped that requirement. So I got that to friendly. So I've gotten that on this character. I did it on my mage, and I did it on the hunter. So I've got it on 3 characters right now that I've gotten friendly, and it wasn't that hard. As long as you, one thing I'll say is, if you can do your best to complete the boxes, and turn in a full shipment, you get way more XP, and they actually increase the XP you get now. So that's nice. But yeah, if you can complete the boxes, if you have the money to do it, or you can do it by crafting, that's the boxes to go for. So what I do is, if I get a box, and then I find that's maybe something I might want to complete, or I have to buy stuff off the auction house, and then I get a second box to drop that is something I can complete crafting myself, I'm keeping that second box, because to me that's way more efficient. So okay, we have to go down to Camp Tarajo. So let's go. I guess we'll just make the run from here. Get my Void Walker out here. I don't want to run without him. And then we'll pick up the flight path there, and then I will have to... I need to make it on into Thunder Bluff, I really do, but I've got a 45-minute timer on that quest there, and I really want to focus on the Void Walker today. I hate how it has you run everywhere to, go here, go there, go here, just pick up, go talk to this guy, pick up a healing route, and then take it all the way over here and drop it off. It's classic questing at its best. Or vanilla questing at its best. My tailoring is only at 195. I need more mats. What's really nice is when you play multiple characters and you get, like, especially for tailors, like I can collect cloth on other characters and send it to this guy. That's really, really nice. Versus having to worry about, like, skinning. Like, you can only do that on one character at a time. Well, you can do it on multiple characters. What I mean is, if you have a leather worker, you're skinning on that guy, then you need cloth, or you need skins only for really leather working and tailoring. You don't need skins much. I mean, you do need some for engineering, but not as much. So you can just buy those, the ones that you need. But then again, that's another point. So like in engineering, to make those shredder auto salvage units, you need heavy leather, and then you need medium leather to make bronze framework for the shredder units as well. So you need medium and heavy leather. You need 2 mediums and 1 heavy for each auto shredder unit. And that's a lot of money. I mean, if you're a miner, which most engineers are, it makes complete sense why you'd be a miner versus a skinner. You'd have to have another character to farm that out, or you just buy it all. And buying it's so freaking expensive. So, like for example, right now, I think gold, I had a friend of mine that just bought some gold, and one site that he bought gold from was for 100 gold on this server, not this server, on Chaos Bolt for Alliance was 25 bucks. I mean, you spend $25 for 100 gold. I mean, that's a lot. People just, I know people pour money into the game, and don't get me wrong, I think it's, Blizzard allows it to happen, but they try to crack down on it as best they can. But that's what bots do, is they go farm money for you all day, and then they can sell that money like crazy. So, is it really worth it to buy gold? I have a couple times in my career of WoW, but overall, I would rather play the game and farm it myself. So that's my take on that. So. Most of the time, I have a close-knit group of friends that play the game. So we'll share gold and resources and things back and forth. And if you have a guild, that's another way to do it. You can sell between your guild, you give it to guild mates. So like when I started this character, not this character, but when I started over on Chaos Bolt, I had a friend give me 5 gold right off the bat just to get me started, which is really, really nice. And then I'll share gold between characters to make sure I have enough. So, like for example, I started a shaman on this server, and I sent 1 gold to him at level 1 just to get him started. And now I think he has like 2 gold, and he's level, I'm a level 14 on that guy. I think 13 or 14. So. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to provide conversation as we're running here because this wasn't in the plans for today. I didn't want to spend the entire episode running around, but you have to do it for the quest, so you may as well. I don't know where this quest takes us, so we're going to find out. After this, I mean. I don't know where it takes us after Camp Tarajo. Alright. Flight path first, and now I'll talk to this guy.
Sug.
Yes, what is it?
Go with honor.
Kinzigla's drought. Well, it's about time. Dogran has been dying out there, waiting for this. We need to get it out to him right now, but most of the grunts stationed here are on a foraging mission. Dogran's captivity. You made it this far, so if you want to see this through to the end, I won't stop you. I can't spare you any additional manpower, though, so you'll be on your own out there. You'll be on your own. Dogran is being held in the Quillbore camp north of here. Look for a group of 2 huts. They will be heavily guarded. That is, if you haven't killed him yet, or he hasn't succumbed to his wounds. Good luck. Alright, so he must be up here. Let's see. It said north of here. Oh, it's up here. Way up here. Almost halfway back to the Crossroads. Jeez. Okay. do these guys drop the, let's see, what do I need for this? Oh, I have to go to Ratchet first. Forgot about that. Alright, tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a couple soul shards here so I can get everything up and running. Get all my health stones and everything. Forgot to hit the Drain Soul. I don't know why I did that, but anyways. Okay. Get a Hellstone up. And I'll drink a little bit. Topped off on water before we left town earlier, so that was nice. Actually, the last episode I topped off on water. Or after the last episode, excuse me. Before I went to Orgrimmar, I topped off on water. Make sure we have 40. He's still farther up, looks like. We need to look for Lakota Money, because he's a path that goes through here that can drop a quest item for us. Or a quest, it's an item that starts a quest for us. Let's get a soul stone up, just in case. There's multiple people out here. It's good. The people out here farming these guys. Shaman. Nice. There he is. Grunt Dogrin. There you are. Here's your drought. Foul tasting brew. I can feel the strength in me now, enough to hobble away, but my leg, I will have lost it for the rest of my life. My arm, too. Love's gift. Zankaja is young and beautiful. To be chained to an invalid, I will not allow her to suffer that injustice. Leave me, Zangut, and thank you. I may end my life in glorious battle instead of a lifeless husk. Please, I will ask you not to tell my mate of this. I do not want the guilt on her conscience. Alright, so back to Orgrimmar. That was easy. These guys cleared all this out. I didn't have to do anything. My hearth is in Crossroads. I prefer not to use it till the end of the episode. Let's go ahead and make the run over to Orgrimmar. I mean, to Thunder Bluff. Since we're this close, I may as well. And that way I can learn staves. And then we can fly back to Orgrimmar from there. And next time I will start in Crossroads. We'll pick up that quest for Thunder Bluff and fly it back over here. We also need to pick up Hyrule Rune Totem so we can get our next Wailing Caverns quest going. I did pick up a talent. So let's go ahead and throw that into Shadow Bolt. Well, Bane. Reduces casting time of Shadow Bolt and Immolate spells. And your Soul Fire. Which, I don't even have Soul Fire. Did I buy that one? I don't think I did. I never use it, that's why. It's a mana hog. It's powerful, but it's a mana hog. I bet that's a quest. I've never seen a patrolling cheetah here. I mean, I bet it's his rune. That's what I meant. Bet there's a rune tied to that one. And the good thing is we're in an area where, you know, Mulgore, I don't have to worry about dying or running across high-level enemies. So we can cut the corner here and go all the way, basically just around this corner. Straight over. And so, like I said, I leveled my shaman through here recently, like last week. And I think it was like, took me like 5 hours total to finish the whole zone, which wasn't bad at all. And I ended up at level 12 before I left, so that was nice. I had the boon on for some of that because people kept casting it. It was on the weekend, so people were running BFD and casting the boon, which is nice. Had the increased damage, increased run speed. What was really cool though, where did that lightning strike come from? It's a clear sky and there's a lightning strike over there. What was really cool is I had a level 25 druid that was running through the zone, asking shamans and druids who wanted to obtain their ancestral guidance rune, or at least that's what it was for a shaman. And you had to go into the mine here and then up into this top area where this engineer is, and there's a body up there that you have to basically resurrect or click on. It's Adventurer Remains. And I didn't know it was up there. It would have been really hard to get to by myself, especially even with just a group of 2 to go up there. So he got 4 people to go up there with him, and he got us all up there and basically helped us fight our way up there, which is really, really nice of him. So I got that really, really quickly, and that was good. So I wasn't sure where it was. I knew it was in the zone somewhere. And then I came across the... was it Molten Blast rune, where you had to find the galvanized totem and then use lightning bolt to kill 10 enemies. So I got that one fairly quickly, and there's one over here where the dwarves are as well. So yeah, I'm going to tank on the shaman. I'm looking forward to that. I've watched a lot of shaman tanking videos online trying to get a feel for it, and it seems fairly straightforward. And I actually ran with that shaman tank on this character the last time we ran, the only time we ran Ragefire Chasm, so that was really fun. Actually, that run made me want to play a shaman. So I created a shaman. It's Tauren Shaman, running him around. So it's been really fun playing him. And now I'm level 13 or 14, and I have basically Shield Mastery. I have a lot of my runes that I need to do tanking, which is nice. And then Earthshock generates high amounts of threat. So as long as you just keep hitting with Earthshock, they'll stay on you pretty well. So it's good. I've been enjoying it so far on the shaman and look forward to leveling him more. So I doubt I'll get to 25 on him before February 8th and Phase 2 launches, but we'll keep trying. I'm going to go up this back elevator, or this side elevator right here, so I can go over here to Hummel fairly quickly, and then we'll hit the flight path after that. Do I have a box on me? I do not have any boxes on me. Okay. Or supply crates. always call this the back elevator. I don't know why. I call this the front one over here, and this is the back one. So, I always have. And I think it's because as a Tauren, you kind of down in this area, and then you run to this one first. So, I always consider that kind of the front door versus the back. This is the back door. The one thing I've noticed here in Season of Discovery and the Classic in general is they've really changed the way that pets and like transport with you or teleport with you. You know, in Classic or back in Vanilla, you had to dismiss them, otherwise they would run through like entire dungeon and aggro everything in their way. But now they kind of like teleport to where you are, and they'll be there before you even land. So, like, just then, I jumped over onto the elevator, and Thokmoth instantly appeared there with me, which in the past, he would stand there and then basically dismiss himself because he couldn't follow me up the elevator. So they've really changed the way that works, and I like that a lot. Now, right now, he's getting stuck for whatever reason. Is this Ragefire Chasm? I think it is. Those are the Ragefire quests. I don't think there's anything we need for best in slot or in Ragefire.
How may the eternal sun shine.
Okay, she's a tent over yonder.
Be careful.
Talk to Nara. I think she sends us to the... oh no, there it is. Leaders of the Fang. Okay, there it is. There's that quest. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go over here and grab the flight path, and then we'll head back to Orgrimmar and turn their Succubus quest in. Sacred Flame. What is the Sacred Flame?
I've been expecting you.
1,000 needles.
We shall meet again.
Well, we're level 21 now, guys. That was nice. Glad we dinged. So that's good. We've got enough rested XP to go at least a half a bar to 22.
What brings you here?
All right, to Orgrimmar. I'll pause the video and then I'll pick it up whenever we land in Orgrimmar. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, we are landing in Orgrimmar now. Earlier, I just noticed something. I mentioned earlier that we had completed our, we had maxed out or gotten friendly with the Duratar Supply Company, and we actually have not. We're only about halfway, so I apologize for that. So that's one room we have not gotten. The metal rune's going to be hard to get. There's one in Lakeshire that we have to get, or not Lakeshire, but Red Ridge Mountains. That's going to be tough. And then Meta is kind of all over the place, Metamorphosis, but we'll keep trying to get those. Oh, now where do I go for this? Oh, Ganrul. Okay, back down to here. I thought it said go back to Orgrimmar. I just thought I needed to talk to that guy, or that lady again. It would seem fitting to go back and talk to his wife, even though he told us not to. But I guess not. Don't want to bring her bad news. General's this guy. Yep, he is. Okay.
Speak, friend.
All right, here you go.
Blades never dull.
If you tell me that this will suffice, then I trust you, Zangut. Allow me to clean it, though. Pristine and shining, it may be even more enticing to a succubus.
For the whole.
Take this to the summoning circle in Neru's tent, Zangut. Summon forth a foul succubus, then show it your mastery. I believe in your strength and magic, as always, though be wary in pride and overconfidence, for pride and overconfidence has overcome many a promising warlock. When you have defeated it, return the pendant to me, so I may deliver the news to Zankaja.
Go forth to victory.
Alright. Where's the summoning circle? I think it's up here. Nope. Oh, it's over here. It's in this one. Here it is. Okay, let's get Thokmoth back out here. And we're going to need his help here. We'll give him a second to grab his aggro. Sweet. There's that. Yeast. Alright, success! Be sure I expected nothing less from my starved people. You have proven your worth, and gladly I will show you the method of summoning your subdued succubus. Go now, you have much to learn, and when I see you next, I will expect you to have true mastery over your succubus. Leave the sorrow of Dogrin and Zakalaja to those of us who are longer in years, but remember it, and hold it as protection against the wiles of the dark power that you have learned to summon today.
Strength.
Alright, sweet. There's that. Got a small soul pouch, which I don't really need. It's a 12-slot soul pouch, but the problem is you can carry these in your normal bags. Yeah, they take up space, but that's going to take up a whole bag slot, which is not very fun. Oh, you know what? I meant to see if I could learn Soulfire, but I don't think I'm going to because I don't think it's really worth it. Earlier, I was thinking on my flight from Orgrimmar, when I was looking at the runes to Orgrimmar, I was like, what's the best way to get to... What is the best way to get to Lakeshire, or to Red Ridge Mountains? And, you know, for a horde, that's tough. It's hard to go... You can't really go through the Barrens. I mean, you could, but that's really extremely dangerous. Go through not the Barrens. Man, my brain is not working today. You could go through the Badlands, and then into Syrian Gorge, and then down into Burning Steeps, and then over here to Red Ridge. That's one way to do it. Or I'd say the best way to do it is probably to go to Gromgall, and then run north through Duskwood up to Red Ridge from there. I mean, that's really the only way to truly do it, I think. So, anyways. Okay. So, let's see here. We have about 10 minutes left. I'm going to fly back over to Thunder Bluff because I just realized I forgot to train stabs. So let's pick up this quest here. We're going to go to Thunder Bluff. We'll train stabs, and we will turn in this quest that we just picked up here because it has a 45-minute timer. So I'm going to pause the video, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back to Thunder Bluff. Let's drop down here and hit the weapons trainer. Whee! Ouch. Okay. Flavor Flay.
How may I aid?
I need stabs, please. Thank you. Nice. Now we can use this. Perfect. Alright, and we gotta go turn this other quest in. It's over here. On the Shaman's Rise. Or what is it? Elder Rise? Spirit Rise. Spirit Rise. That's right. Spirit Elder Hunter. Yeah. Oh, he's got the Serpent Bloom quest. Okay, we'll pick that up for Wailing Caverns as well.
I am forsaken.
Let's see. Let's take, we'll take the elixirs.
Victory for Silver.
Nice. I didn't realize where you picked the Serpent Bloom quest up, but that's it. Okay, sweet. Now what I have is better. Spirit, stamina. Yeah, we'll stick with what I have. All right, guys, I'll tell you what. I think I'm going to call it an episode here. I'm going to fly back over to the Crossroads, and then we'll be ready for our next episode tomorrow. I'm going to try to get another... Well, actually, not tomorrow, but in a couple days. We got another... I think we're going back on retail tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, with our Cooltier and Druid. But we're going to make it up to... we need to make it back into Wailing Caverns and run that again now that we have 3 quests there. I have a couple of these quests that... we're going to lose here. Let's see. I'm just going to cancel these because they're gray to us. We don't want those. And head back over to the Crossroads.
Farewell.
Okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Next time, like I said, we'll try to run Wailing Caverns on our next episode again. We'll get that going in a couple days. But I think tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong, I think we're back on our Cooltier and Druid. I need to look and see what's up next. But, yeah, until we meet again, guys, hope everyone has a great day. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you next time.